Hello and welcome to Cooking with Cassandra. I'm Cassandra. This video is based upon my new cookbook, Cassandra's Cookbook. It's a very good cookbook filled with lots of recipes you'll love to cook for your family. There's a picture of me on the back and all my accomplishments listed below. Today I'm going to give you one of my new recipes out of my new cookbook. It's called Kumashiku. You might have not heard of it. It's a Mexican dish. So, I'm first off going to get my large bowl. I have my large bowl. I have already fried up some nice tortillas that will be great to put our spread on. We're going to mix up the spread in this large bowl and then smear it on here and just eat it like a taco or burrito or spaghetti, any way you like it. Okay, first of all, we're going to get a couple scoops of this sugar. About 1.5. You can just eyeball it. Okay, we're going to mix that up first of all. Then we're going to add in our pickles. Pickles just always add to the crunch of a Mexican dish. They're just so good. I'm just going to add 2 large pickles and a little of the juice because I love that sour juice of dill pickles. I don't like sweet pickles, so don't add sweet pickles. But those dill pickles, you can just add all the juice you want, just however much you want. If you don't like pickles, use them anyways. You're not going to taste them. Just don't use as much juice. So now I have this good sugar pickle paste in the bottom of this bowl. It's looking delicious. Okay, and then we have Italian herbs and spices, and mine's in a little grinder thing, so I'm just gonna grind. It's like parsley and garlic, and all that really adds to the Mexican flair of this dish. Now, I have some day-old orange peels, so you're gonna need to plan this recipe for a day in advance. So I just have these day-old orange peels. I'm just gonna little bite-sized pieces, just tear them off. Just put them in there, just tear them and put them. And your kids might like to do this with you. They might like to tear the orange peels for you. These also just give a nice zesty Mexican vibe to the dish. And they also add to the chewiness and just the color. They add a great color. The green and orange in there now, it's just looking good. You can smell it. I just wish you all had smell-o-vision because it's starting to smell great in here. Tell you what, with those tortillas just getting fried up and this pickled orange zest coming out of this bowl, sounding so good to me. All the kids are going to go crazy when I tell them what's for dinner. Okay, now I have this bucket of pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. You don't want to get too much if you don't like it too hot, so just add as much as you want, you know. I just add a little bit, don't want it too hot for the kiddos. Okay, now we just have 1 egg. We're just going to smash it in there. Oh, that didn't work like I planned. Okay, we're just going to pick it up off there. Sorry about that, folks. If you don't know how to do that with your hand, you can always just crack it on the bowl, but I've been training with Pamela, so I figured I could do it, you know. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea for public television. Okay, I'm just going to wipe my hands off here real fast. And then for the real Mexicanness, we're just going to add lots of salsa. Now we're going to stir that up. Make sure nothing's sticking on the bottom. Just coat those pickles and orange peels in that salsa and pickle juice. And that egg, make sure the egg gets whipped up real good. You don't want raw egg in there. Just gonna whip it till it gets scrambled, you know. Break up those egg shells. Make sure to do that. Just look in there. Don't want to pour it out on you, but it's looking good. It's smelling good too, I tell you what. Okay, we're just going to get a little bit of flour. A little bit of flour to just make it kind of like a dough. Just
here. A little bit on ourselves. Now it looks like we've been in the kitchen all day, folks. When your guests come over to have this, they'll be like, oh, you worked too hard for us. It's just my little secret. Now it's ours. Keep it ours. Okay, we're going to mix that flour in real good, like just, oh yeah, we're almost done, folks. This is less than a 30-minute meal. Rachel Ray can just bite the dust, because we just made this in like 5 minutes, and your guests are going to go insane over this, I'll tell you what. They're going to love this. Okay, now the last step here is these green sprinkles. You want to make sure you have green because they add a little bit of lime in there. If you don't want the red sprinkles because you don't want the cherry flavoring. You want this lime flavoring. So good. I just like a lot. My kids like the color, so I'm just pouring them on, I tell you what. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now lastly, we got this tortilla shell. We're just gonna, I guess just pour it on here like this. Just get all those flavorings on there. Get a little bit more. So we got the salsa, we got the pickle juice, we got the orange, the eggshells, the salsa, sprinkles. It's real runny now, so you know what I like to do? I like to just give me some of this. You can add more flour if it's too runny for you. I like this Ready Whip though. I just spray it on there. Now folks, if you ever had a dinner like this, I tell you, you'd be living in heaven all the time. Look at all those flavors and that color, I tell you what. Now, we're just gonna roll it up like a taco. It kind of juices out, so be careful. You might want to fold it in like the little kiddos do. It's so good. Well, I'll see you next time on Cooking with Casandra.